How did you find your experience using the snippet mirror during the 2-month industry trial?
I thought the snippet mirror was absolutely incredible. When it come into the shop, people, especially the clients, are absolutely blown away by it. Not only the quality of the screen, also for myself personally with the advertising and stuff where it brings revenue into the shop. I thought it was an incredible asset to the shop. I can't wait to get more. I literally can't wait to get more in the shop. It's incredible. It's just such a good asset.
Beautiful. Right, next one. What was your favourite thing about your mirror?
My favourite thing about the mirror has to be the fact that it has a HDMI port on the side. It's not stuck on one thing. So when the mirror goes in, you can physically choose. Like sometimes I'll have my PS5 in the mirror where the kids can come in and they can play PlayStation. Sometimes I'll stick my Fire Stick in and you can watch like YouTube or Netflix or anything like that. So the fact that it gives me the opportunity to switch it about on the screen, that for me is the absolute best part. And the fact that the monitor, the actual TV itself, is the clearest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. It's so clear, it's amazing.
About the energy. Where do you see the potential for the snippet mirror to develop in the future?
Oh mate, to the moon, honestly. The snippet mirror, for me, when I first got it, I've seen other mirrors alike and I assumed that it was going to be like that. But the fact that it actually, the visibility of the screen is so good, man, it's going to go global.
Amazing. And fourth one.
Go for it.
And finally, would you recommend a snippet mirror to a fellow barbershop owner?
I have been recommending this snippet mirror to people. I've literally, any barber that speaks to me, I put it on Instagram and TikToks, and I get so many DMs that come through snippet saying, oh my God, what's that mirror? And man, just send them straight through. I would recommend it to absolutely anyone.
How did you find your experience using your snippet mirror during the 2-month industry trial?
I found the experience quite exciting actually. It was something new, something different. We gave it our all to make sure that we got the best out of it as we could. I made sure that the customers could get involved with it. They enjoyed the TV side. The TV side with kids was the best thing. Football, obviously, you know, we had the World Cup on at the time when we got it installed, and that was the best thing that we could use it for. We've installed an Xbox into it, and out of all honesty, that is our best ability. And using that to our best ability as well, because it keeps our customers busy, and it also keeps me busy when I'm not busy. So, cool.
That's amazing, mate.
Yeah, man.
I've got 3 more for you.
Yeah, go for it.
What was your favourite thing about your mirror?
It was shit. No, I'm joking, man. Best thing, do you want to say the question again so you can edit that out? Sorry, man.
It's funny, I've been looking through this.
Yeah, I know, mate.
What was your favourite thing about your mirror?
The favourite thing about a mirror, I could see myself in it. It's a bloody mirror. Mint.
Nice.
The best thing I had with the mirror was definitely the adverts as well, because they attracted a lot of people to it. The TV, I think, you know, we could add a lot of opinions to it. Isn't big enough, but we got the best out of it that we could. So, and my favourite thing about it was that I can watch MMA on it most of the days. So, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Where do you see the potential for the snippet mirror to develop in the future?
How long have I got, bruv? Endless, yeah. Right. So the potential I see with this mirror, you could take it so much further than what it is. I mean, there's a couple of ups and downs that you have with the mirror itself. I mean, it's, you know, it's only in development stage. So, well, I think you can take this, you can build speakers into it, you can build a really good, like a, what is it called, a Bluetooth, you know, so people can connect their phone to it straight away and they can stream their own music through it, their own, you know, programs through it. So they're not picking something that we pick. I believe that you can make the TV a lot better, a lot bigger, a lot brighter, but because they're only in design stage, I believe that you're going to hit this up at some point. And I also think you should start adding certain things to it, you know, Xbox, PlayStation, speakers into the back of the mirror, so you know you don't connect your own speakers to it and you have to buy your own speakers. and there's no volume button with the whole thing. And you know, we had to develop a Bluetooth speaker for it to make sure we had a volume button for it. I believe it's going to go places. I believed in this project since day one, and I believe in it now, and I think it's going to change the way we use mirrors within a shop. And it's definitely hairdressers, barbers, and you can definitely do something good with this.
Nice one. And finally, would you recommend the snippet mirror to a fellow barbershop owner?
Hell yeah.
Nice. Any more on it?
Yeah, no man, just, yeah, I would, yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah, I would indeed. I had a good experience with it, so, and I bloody love it, so, yeah. I wish I'd invested my own fucking money into it.
Yeah, good stuff.
Edit that out, yeah. You're good?
Yeah.
Yeah, too easy.
4 questions. First one, how did you find your experience using the snippet mirror during the 2-month industry trial?
So I found the mirror to be a great help in the shop. It was fantastic with kids, dead easy to use. I've got a Fire Stick in mine, so it gives me stuff to talk about with the clients. I can say, did you watch the boxing on the weekend? Oh no, I didn't watch it. Oh yeah, I'll put the highlights on for you, stuff like that. So it just made it dead easy, breaking down barriers with clients. Sometimes clients don't want to speak, so just give us a little bit of a reference point to get going, break the ice a little bit, and like I say, the ease of use with it is fantastic.
You already are, but
yeah,
just
look in the camera.
Yeah. What was your favourite thing about your mirror?
So the favourite thing about the mirror is probably, how clear the picture is. I have seen these mirrors before in bathrooms and stuff like that, and the picture's pretty grainy and rubbish. So, the favourite feature for that, and that clients have really sort of commented on is that, the picture is so crystal clear. And then also, with the added advantage of having advertisement on there, I can sort of get some local businesses involved, and I think that's a great little feature to have on the mirror.
Nice one. You wanted to come through, mate?
That's okay, guys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, go for it.
Is that all right? Yeah, sounds like I know what I'm talking about, doesn't it?
You alright, just shut that door?
Yeah,
Nice.
no worries.
You drive here today?
Yeah, parked out the back. Nice and easy.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a pain in the arse.
Yeah, sound you'll be able to hear it, won't you?
I'll be here in a minute. Right, third question. Where do you see the potential for the snippet mirror to develop in the future?
So I think with the snippet mirror, I think it's great if they can obviously incorporate them into hairdressers, but anywhere really that you can sort of have exposure and people are going to be looking at themselves. So it could be in mirrors in gyms, it could be mirrors, walking along, a catwalk or a walkway or something like that. Anywhere that people are going to sort of take notice of themselves, it's a great place to stick a little bit of advertisement on, and obviously make a revenue off the back of that, and just get people catching people's eyes really. So we have everyday life, we have mirrors everywhere, so why not take advantage of that and stick a little bit of advertising on it.
Amazing. And finally, would you recommend a snippet mirror to a fellow barbershop owner?
Definitely. I've already had a few barbers contact me about it. I've told them how good it is, how versatile it is, what you could do with it, and also you can make a little bit of money off the back of it. So, I would definitely be sort of recommending it to any barbers that want to find out about it.
How did you find your experience using your snippet mirror during the 2-month industry trial?
My experience with Snippet is it's a one-of-a-kind experience, It's almost a dream come true, if it makes sense. I grew up in Congo DRC, been barbering since 9 years old, and to see this level of technology and being implemented within the barber space and how much is innovating the game and how much is changing and facilitating things. So you need to go again?
Yeah, so
And sorry.
apologies about that.
That's
Right.
okay.
How did you find your experience using your snippet mirror during the 2-month industry trial?
I absolutely loved it. You know, Snippet's it's the best in the game. I've seen Snippet grow from before the trial period, and to be appointed as one of the people for the trial is absolutely amazing, and I'm so grateful to have the product on hand. It's absolutely mesmerizing. It's a dream come true. It's a game changer, and the innovation it brings to the barbershop field is crazy. You know, now Manchester knows me as the best in the city thanks to Snippet. Yes, sir.
Amazing. So I'm just going ham on your phone here.
Nah, I like that, bro. I like that. Give me a TikTok. Don't worry, I'll give you a cinematography credit.
It's alright. So, what was your favourite thing about your snippet mirror?
The favorite thing about the Snippet mirror is the focus. You see, I'm a barber who takes credit and takes absolute pride in detail. And to have the client head on at all time is just perfect. It's like using an easel and you set up your canvas and Picasso comes and is doing his designs, you know? The easel don't go left to right. But often than not, you used to get the clients who's gonna get down, head down on their phones and head right and head left. It's just amazing to see them focus, enjoying the experience, you know, enjoying what they're watching. And at the same time, I get my time to do what I need to do and to give them the absolute amazing service and trim. I love it, bro. Yeah.
Love the energy.
Thank you.
Some people are normally a bit camera shy.
Nah, bro. So this is my time to shine, baby. I'm bringing my Denzel on. Yeah.
Cool. Third question. Where do you see the potential for the snippet mirror to develop in the future?
You see, Snippet is, I'll say 3 words. Ready to change. Well, that's a female. Okay, start again. Okay, cool. Where do I see Snippet in the future, potential-wise? Okay, cool. 1 phrase. Ready to change the world and to change the game. I mean, I see Snippet in more than just barbershops. Every client that comes to my store every day, if I had this question, if I had a penny for every time I heard this question, I'll probably be a billionaire by now. Can I get this in my toilet? Can I get this in my bathroom? Can I get this in my house? Snippet is about to be everywhere. You know, every windows, every mirrors, every supermarkets, every changing rooms. You know, I see athletes getting ready in front of it and changing themselves and watching maybe a tape prior to the games. I see people in changing rooms in stores, you know, checking out themselves and maybe even a 360 video whilst they're getting changed. I see it in restaurants. I see it all over the world, but we might need to do that one again because people are making noise. I know. We're rapping, baby. We're rapping, baby. You already know. So Snippets, they've been more than just mirrors for me. You know, it's been an absolute journey and a half from support on the personal sides of stuff in my personal life, even within the business, or the support on the social media, even the sponsorships. They were the guys that helped me go to the Barber Bash. My first ever competition where I competed and I got to meet loads of people in a different platform. Yeah, Snippet's been putting me on the map. With me every single step of the way, bro. Yeah. I'd wait for Sam, trust me.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's been on comment trip. He's a heavy guy. In the meantime, you know, we can just, yeah man, shout out to the latest videographer in the whole world. Come on, bro. Come on, this is them behind the scenes. Is it recorded? Yeah, come give a little shout out. This my boy. Meet Will, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Mr. CEO.
Just to close it the door.
Yeah, no worries.
Take 10 million, action.
We'll do the third one again.
The third one again, yeah.
Where do you see the potential for the snippet mirror to develop in the future?
So, Snippet, it's beyond just a barbershop experience. It's beyond just hair salons. I see Snippet everywhere in their everyday life, you know, the innovation that it can be in changing rooms for athletes. You know, I see athletes getting ready for games and watching a pre-game tape to know exactly where to be positioning-wise and steps. I see it in changing rooms where people are in the retail sections and people are getting changed and see 360 video themselves within the clothing and whatnot. I see it in restaurants and bars, you know. There's no more watching TVs when, you know, when you're at the pub having a drink. Now all you have is just a mirror and a few screens within there. It's just it's innovative in every single way. I see it in schools. I go to barber school and I see, you know, clients and students learning at the same time, whilst the students watching a video of how to cut their hair and following step-by-step procedures. You know, I see snippet in my bathroom whilst I'm taking a big dump and watching a nice little, you know. I see everywhere. Yeah.
Cool. Nice one.
Excuse me for that last bit. I lost my mind a bit, you know.
Editing, magic. Sometimes you won't get all in one take. You literally
Very true.
just take
The snippets. Yeah. I like that.
And finally, would you recommend a snippet mirror to a fellow barbershop owner?
Absolutely. I'd love to recommend it. I've been recommended already, but you know what, guys? Sorry, it's not in sale yet. If you're not part of the focus group, you have to wait, join the queue though, so you're not last to get it. Absolutely. And most importantly, all you have to do is just get in touch, fill in a form, and wait for your call back.
Amazing. How did you find your experience using your snippet mirror during the 2-month industry trial?
I found my experience using a snippet mirror very interesting, very intriguing, and mostly my clients loved it as well with the entertainment system.
Amazing. Number 2, what was your favourite thing about your mirror?
My favourite thing about the mirror is I could watch all the World Cup games in the mirror whilst I'm doing my haircuts with my clients. So I'm giving out my treatments, I'm giving out my services, and I can also watch all the World Cup games at one time. What more can you ask for?
Where do you see the potential for the snippet mirror to develop in the future?
I think there is a massive potential for snippet mirror to branch out and to develop into other places and maybe even bigger mirrors, bigger screens, because it is very, very entertaining, and it's amazing for other brands to get realized in the barbershop industry.
Amazing. And finally, would you recommend a snippet mirror to a fellow barbershop owner?
Yes, I would recommend snippet mirror to a fellow barbershops, because 1, it entertains the clients. 2, it's very good to endorse brands, get the community together if you wanted to develop businesses, help new businesses, and that's why there's the what's it called again? Advertisement. That's okay. What was the question again?
Would you recommend the snippet mirror to a fellow barbershop owner?
Okay. Yes, I would recommend the snippet mirror to a fellow barbershop owner, because I feel as if it's really, really good for the clients. They can be entertained while getting their haircut, and it's amazing for local businesses or small businesses, big businesses, new businesses that have opened, that are looking for advertisements through the mirror, because we get so much clients coming in and day out, and one advertisement might be one thing they are looking for.
Amazing. Cheers for that, mate.
Yeah.
How did you find your experience using your snippet mirror during the 2-month industry trial?
I had the sort of expectation that it was initially going to be quite a cumbersome unit, and when it arrived, it was a really slim, nice, slim profile, and it just kind of blended into the shop. So I was kind of pleasantly surprised straight away by how seamlessly it integrated into the shop. I didn't really know what to expect, and I didn't know what my customers' reactions were going to be as well. But every single person that sat in the chair mentioned it. It became quite a good talking point. It gave good interaction between myself and my customers talking about it. The ad reel took a little bit of a while to get going, but when it did, and it was full, again, it created a lot of interaction between myself and my customers. I think overall my experience was fairly positive, but I think it could have a few more features, and I'm really looking forward to that. But just in general terms, I've really enjoyed using it.
Amazing, thanks. So, second question, Joseph. What was your favourite thing about your mirror?
I think my favorite thing about the mirror was probably the sort of interaction that it brought and how easy that made it. You have a lot of clients that come in, maybe don't like talking so much, or they're maybe, you know, you've got some children in and they maybe find it a bit hard to focus. But I think because it's such a unique thing and it's something that marks your shop out as having one where not everybody has one, it suddenly creates this talking point, this focal thing where people can focus on it, and it kind of leads you into conversations with people, and it can generally help with that side of the business as well. I know there's all the great stuff about the ad revenue and the interaction for barbers in terms of the consultations that could potentially be there, but I think the general overall interactions you can have person to person in the chair, despite it being a smart mirror, and you would think that this kind of thing's going to suck up everybody's attention and we're all just going to sit in silence in front of each other, it actually went the opposite way, and that was a really nice surprise.
Amazing. Where do you Paul, where do you see the potential for the snippet mirror to develop in the future?
I think the snippet mirror has great potential as it starts maybe bringing on board a few more industry-specific applications. I could see great benefits towards consultations, keeping like a record of clients' haircuts, using it as a booking system or a booking portal. I think the training aspect would be fantastic. Being able to have someone learn, cut hair, and watch like a haircut tutorial as it's happening in front of them. I think it has great educational potential. It's pretty untapped, really. I think it's pretty much limitless what it could really do. I think the no, I'll leave it out there actually. Yeah, just cut that bit off. Yeah, just cut it off. Just cut it off after the last bit. Right, okay.
And finally, would you recommend a snippet mirror to a fellow barbershop owner? So probably do both of you for this one.
Okay.
I would recommend it because you're going to be getting in on the ground floor with something that's probably going to take off quite big. And I also think I'd recommend it for the passive income of the advertising alone. You know, it's one thing you just hear all the time. You got to get different income revenue streams. You got to diversify your portfolio, I guess. And this is definitely a really good way of doing it. Also a really good way of building a relationship with other brands in your area. So yeah, I would recommend it.
Amazing. Paul, would you recommend it?
I would definitely recommend it. I think, like Joseph said, my point was going to be establishing brand associations within your local community. I think there's great potential, as I said, for industry-specific applications, which if come to the mirror, I think it will be a really, really useful tool, as well as a brilliant visual aid. And I think just having it in your shop, from my customers have never seen anything like this before and talk a lot about it, I think it makes you stand out from other shops if you had a snippet mirror.
Amazing.